Hi, I'm Joanne Carey. Welcome back to my channel. And today I did something different. Typically, I just let them bring through whatever they want to. But I was feeling a little unsettled, like I want to take step forwards. I'm ready to take the action forward, and I just don't feel that thing to take a step forward on. And I've been wondering, what is that thing? When is it coming? Why are all of the people around me taking action and doing all of the wonderful things in the world? And why is it not my time? So I was having my own little tiny fit, and well, it wasn't really a fit, but I was certainly having lots of questions, and I decided to ask them what they would share for me and for everyone else who I know is also in a similar space. So I hope that what they brought through made sense. I haven't listened to it back, and I hope that it benefits you in some way. Have a beautiful week. Enjoy. We are happy to speak to such a question. We understand that there are many on the path of this evolution in consciousness, and sometimes, even though you don't like to hear it, you are in the cocoon, you are in the goop, so to speak, of your evolution to the next step, the next phase of what you're here to do, to bring, to be on the planet. But how do you navigate this? How do you navigate seeing those around you doing things that you would like to be doing? Yet the truth for you, the unique expression that you're looking to bring forth, is not coming forth. And we will say that the first point of this is that it is not ready to come forth. Do you understand that there is always the perfect timing for every creation to be birthed? And when that time is not here, you can try to push it forward. You may have been given an idea, a title. You may have the overall structure, but when you try to move it forward, it doesn't move very easily. And that is because all of the energy is still in the creation mode. It is still gathering all of the people, the resources necessary in order to bring it forth. It is still gathering those people, those beings who will be in receipt of the creation that is coming forth. And it all comes forth in perfect time. In some cases, you are needing to become who you need to be in order for the creation to come forth at the highest level that it can. And that takes integration. That takes additional codes being activated. That takes new light being woven and activated within your template. All of these things must be done in order for the creation that is looking to be created and birthed in the world to come in at its fullest. We will remind you that creations are their own consciousness, and they bring forth what they need in order to be birthed through the one who is choosing to take the steps forward. If you are thinking, but I've had the idea and I'm afraid that it's going to be done by somebody else, we would say to sit back, for that is fear. You're afraid of this other thing happening that you would view as being undesired. The creation doesn't wish to come forth in that type of energy, in that fear. And so what needs to be seen, to be released, to be transmuted, will happen prior to you being able to move forward on the path that you are looking to move forward on. And we would suggest that for some of you, the path that you are looking on right now isn't actually the path that you're going to be walking down in time. And so you are being held in the energies, and you are being worked with energetically in order to prepare your system, and hence your body in due linear time, to be what it needs to be at the frequency it needs to be at for the creation to come forth in its fullest. Now, as you be in this state of surrender, as you be in this state of allowing the energies to work fully with you, being comfortable in what you consider to be non-movement, because you are trained, You are trained and conditioned that all of the activity must be happening in the physical form, that you must be taking those action steps in the physical form in order for the thing to be made manifest. And although that is true on one level, everything is created in energy first. And for many of you who are hearing these words, there is a larger creation looking to come through. You've been given layers of it, and you keep looking to move forward with that, which you can. We're not saying you can, but don't do it if you are banging your head against the wall, if you are simply not feeling the energy flow. For you will cause yourself a greater deal of consternation, and you will find that your vibration lowers down because you don't feel that you are moving where you think you should be going. And if you notice all of the things that we said in that last sentence, the thinkings, the shoulds, the coulds, the must-be's, those things are not supporting you. Those are lower energy requirements of the egoic or the personality structure mind. So our channel is asking, well, what do we do in this moment, this peaceful cocoon moment then? How can we best serve ourselves in this moment as we wait for the energies to work with us? Well, dear channel, we will ask you again, and those who listen, the question we asked you this morning. If you knew that all that your soul came to do has been completed already, what is the thing that you would do? If you'd completed your soul mission, and that strictly through the beingness of yourself, of the physical form, at the energy frequency that you are stepping into, what would you be doing? Allow yourself to dream a little and see, as you allow the answers to flow, what one of those things feel light, expansive, joyful to do. And take one step forward in that direction. For that will bring joy, that will bring fun, that will bring inspiration forward to you. Because there is nothing to say that while you're in the cocoon phase of your next step in evolution of consciousness, that you still can't be creating and being and enjoying the journey that you are on. For you are on a great journey, and this is not a destination. You are going nowhere. But every moment of every day is an experience waiting for you to experience it fully. And the more steps, we shall say, the more ideas, thoughts that feel light and joyful, that bring joy to your heart, happiness to your day, delight to your being, the more of those you get to do, the more you support the integration of the energies, the more you support the quickening of the time that you spend within the cocoon. For you begin to stabilize that next level energy more easily as you allow yourself to experience the joy in every moment. So take steps, take actions on those things that seem fun. And don't think that those things must be related to the creation you think that you're creating. It might be a walk in nature. It might be exploring a new topic that you just ran across. It might be spending the day doing something that you've wanted to do for a while but haven't prioritized. For as you allow yourself to be in the experience of joy, of fun, of play, of curiosity, those things all contribute to moving you forward on the path that you came here to take. And every step is taking you forward on your path, whether you know it or not. And that includes the non-action steps that you take as you allow the energies to be, as you allow yourself to learn to be with yourself in this quiet time of the ebbing of the energies. The more comfortable you can be with being in the non-action action, the more quickly you can integrate the energies and move forward to the next layer of frequency and bring forth the creations that are on your heart, that you have been gifted through inspiration, through desire. And know that they will come in perfect time. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. Everyone is on their own path. You are on your path. And when you compare, you simply bring yourself down. You simply begin to expand upon old patterns that tell you you're not good enough, you're not doing it right, you should be doing better, you're not where you should be. And all those are patterns that are keeping you small, keeping you stuck, and not in a good way. Not in the cocoon, not in the metamorphosis, the transmutation, but keeping you stuck in the limitation of fear-based scarcity structures. So allow yourself to have fun even when you don't feel that you're doing what you think you should be doing. Allow the mental mind to take a back seat. Become comfortable with the uncomfortable quietness and inaction of this action step. For your energy, you are always in motion. And if you're not seeing or feeling the flow forward from the physical perspective, know that you are creating in the energies. Be excited about what you're creating, even if you're not 100% sure what it is. For it's being created by idea, by thought, through your dreams, and it will become manifest in the physical form. Give it time. Trust that it's coming. Trust that you're guided. Trust that you are on the path, that you can't not be on the path. But your experience of it will be determined by how comfortable you become with the non-action action. It has been a pleasure to connect with you on this day. And for now, we shall step back. Blessings to you each. If you like that message from my guides, please like it, share it, turn on notifications, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on other messages just for you.